your ruling.
My name is Vangie Ramirez, a Filipino citizen. In 1998, I got my citizenship. I came here as a caregiver, and I came to know Mr. Toquero, Benjamin Toquero, in 1989 through pen pal. He said that he's single, so he came to Canada in 1994. I married him because he said he's single. All his documents is single, the immigration, in the community, Whitehorse, Yukon, he said in Sacred Heart Cathedral, where we got married, he said all is single. And in 2000, but the marriage is not very happy, because 1995 he started fooling around. In 1997 he committed adultery for 4 years, and then in 2000 I forgive him, and in 2000 he committed sexual harassment charge, so he was fired in the government because 11 people came forward and testified. But I forgive him, so we continue the relationship, which every time he abused me, raped me, but I keep going to live with him because of my religious faith. And I found out in 2010, he's moving his stuff from the other house, and in 2000, and then I came to know that he's also a mistress in the Philippines. And then we had an argument because one day my daughter and my 4 nieces disclosed me that he's touching them at the work site, and he got mad, and so he told me that he asked me whom I am going to choose, either my family or him. So I chose my family, and then July 23 he divorced me of 2010, and I found out September 26, I found out that he's a married man with 5 kids. I came to know when the name Erin Benjamin Toquero. He got 2 identity, Erin Benjamin and only Benjamin Toquero. And then he got 4 birth certificate, 2 National Bureau of Investigation documents, and and then we went to trial, and Judge Gower, who's not supposed to hear my trial because there's a conflict there, and they didn't even listen to me.
Explain the conflict, please, Vangie.
There is a conflict with Mr. Gower, because when I have a restaurant in Whitehorse, I'm helping a friend. But because the restaurant, the business is failing, so I dissolved the partnership, and I hired a Gower and Radke firm to dissolve the partnership, and I have all the evidences. That's why when I came to know that Gower was the one who heard the trial, I applied to be recused him in that trial, but I was denied. And then in 2012, January 24, I got a letter from Health and Social Services through the Deputy Registrar Yukon Vital Statistics that the Supreme Court has declared that above marriage is void, and number 10, B4253. This marriage of the above name has been cancelled and is no longer considered a legal marriage in Yukon. This means that marriage never took place. Benjamin is a bigamist. He married 2 women. He perjured himself too. He said in the court that he never got married. But they found out that he is a married man with 5 kids.
Now, Vangie, could you speak to the unjust enrichment and also to your RCMP complaint?
And when I learned that he's a married man, in 2010, I went to the RCMP. That was September of 2002, and I filed a bigamy against him. And he applied for unjust enrichment. But I don't think that he is qualified because he came here under the false pretense. In the immigration marriage fraud, it said there very clear in Act number 4, it said there that marriage fraud is he cannot be my spouse, he cannot be my conjugal partner or a common law partner because he got his status.
Can you speak to when you went to the RCMP for protection? What happened there?
They said that when they interviewed him that night when I went there, according to Mr. Corporal Dixon, with the help of Diane, the Victoria Folker Women's Center, he said that the reason he married me is his wife is dead. But now the RCMP denied all this statement. But I have a witness, Diane, the director of the Victoria Folker Women's Center.
And did Ben not threaten your personal safety as well?
Actually, in 2010, June 18, he threatened to kill me and burn my house. That's why I got also a restriction peace bond.
And were any charges laid despite you reporting it?
And they never laid charge against him. And many times he stalked me, he harassed me, he harassed my family and my daughter. There was no charge against him.
And what, we're closing now. What do you say about the justice system of the Yukon?
I found out that the justice in the system is very unfair because why they allow this person? He's a perjurer, he's a bigamist. Why they allow him to stay here in the Yukon? Not like many other countries, just like in London. I found out only that same situation as me, same case as me, and that guy is already in jail, and then after his jail term, and he will be deported. Why me? Why?